English advice in education. Mastering modal verbs. Hello, English learners. Today, we're diving into a crucial part of communication, giving and receiving advice, particularly in an educational context. In this video, we'll focus on mastering the use of modal verbs to make your English advice sound natural, professional, and understanding. Modal verbs are helping verbs that express ability, possibility, permission, or obligation. The three key modal verbs used in giving advice are should, could, and might. Should is the most common modal verb used for giving direct advice. When we use should, we believe that the advice is the best course of action. Example: you should study regularly to understand the material better. Could is used to suggest possible courses of action. It's a softer way of giving advice, making it seem less forceful. Example: you could try using flashcards to memorize vocabulary. Might is used to suggest an action that may help but is less certain. Example: you might find it helpful to review the material in a study group. In the classroom, you may find yourself needing advice from teachers or peers. Here are some common phrases used when asking for advice. 1. What should I do to improve my English grammar? 2. What could I do differently to write a better essay? 3. How might I approach this problem? By using these modal verbs, you're showing a willingness to accept advice, which is a key aspect of effective learning. When giving advice in an educational context, remember to be respectful and positive. Use modal verbs to make your advice sound supportive, not demanding. 1. You should consider reviewing the chapter again. It will clarify some doubts. 2. You could join a study group. It's a great way to learn collaboratively. 3. You might find it useful to take short breaks during your study sessions to keep your mind fresh. That wraps up our lesson on giving and asking for advice using modal verbs in educational contexts. Remember, practice is key when it comes to mastering these phrases. So, start incorporating these modal verbs into your English conversations and see how they can change your communication style. Thank you for watching, and keep practicing.